What's going on, guys? Mike Madigan, Vino Lit, here for One Stop Wine Blog Shop. This is the second video of the day. I'm here in the demonstration vineyard of Cundy Family Estate. And just by surprise, my good friend Ed Thrall stopped by. We're just kind of here checking out the fruit and how it's getting really big. What are you tasting right now?
This is a Chardonnay right now. It's still got about 10 days, 2 weeks to go.
Okay, we have two clones over there. We have the Wente clone and then the Wildwood clone from the southern end of the property. Do you know which one you were tasting?
That is a good question. Let's take a look at
okay.
This is the Wildwood clone.
Okay, so, I mean, we're seeing, you know, you and I have talked about this a couple times and I've referenced your comments. I mean, huge fruit on the vine. Can you tell people what that is kind of a consequence of?
Well, I would say, you want to get over here?
Yeah.
Some of this fruit?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I mean, you have to ask each individual grower, perhaps, to understand really what's going on.
In your opinion,
But in my opinion, overall, I mean, obviously the last 2 years, the way the weather has been, the yields have been down. Certainly the growers have been struggling, and so I'm preparing for this year that a lot of the growers were allowing for much more fruit. You know, you could drive down the highway, you can see much more fruit, and that gives them a lot more flexibility to be able to drop fruit later.
Yeah.
Especially as the sugars start going into the grapes, as you get into ripening. And we're seeing some of that now. You're seeing some fruit getting dropped. You won't see it in here in the demonstration vineyard, but you'll see it out in the other vineyards for sure. But certainly the tide has turned a little bit more in the favor of the wine grower. There's going to be a lot more supply, it looks like, of fruit this year. So it should be a pretty good year. Here's an example. Sauvignon Blanc is getting ready to be harvested in most places. Some have already started.
Right.
Last year, you know, a lot of places were down to like 50%, 40% of what they were expected. This year, they'll probably get all their fruit, if not more. Awesome,
awesome. So many people know this. You are, you know, you have your own label, Thrall's Family Cellars, Pinot Noir from 3 different AVAs. You and I also attended a Pinot conference together back in early 2011. I just wanted to get your, you know, kind of your evaluative perspective, if you would, on Pinot Noir. Do you think it's a finicky varietal? Is it a kind of flash, you know, kind of flash in the pan varietal? What is your opinion on Pinot Noir? Why do you make Pinot?
Well, I like Pinot #1 because it tastes good.
Okay.
I just love that balance of flavor. I like fruit.
Yeah.
I like acid. And but I also like variation. And what Pinot Noir is, when you say it's finicky, I like to say more it's expressive. And so you always hear the term terroir, and whether you're a believer in terroir or not, you know, that's your decision. But basically Pinot Noir, though, is one of those varieties that will be different depending on where it's from and where it's grown. And I think that's what's amazing. You can taste a Burgundy, you can taste Oregon, you can taste Russian River Valley, and you're going to get something different every time, though you know it's intrinsically Pinot Noir.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else you want to pitch? Ed, thank you so much for stopping by. This was cool, dude, having a glass of wine with you. And I poured you a little bit of Cundy's incredible 09 Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon. What do you think?
Yeah, the Reserve Cab is fantastic. As a matter of fact, tomorrow for Cabernet Day, I want to be down in the city at Eventbrite's offices.
Thank you. Good pitch.
And we're going to be pouring actually some Cundy 2005 and 2006 Reserve Cabernet.
I so wish I could be there. That's awesome.
It's going to be awesome, dude.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ed, for joining us. And we will definitely be talking to you soon. Thank you for always appearing on the show. And peace and love.
Yeah, buddy. Peace.